Nigeria. So good luck to Nigeria as well. Africa Super League. Now, this was launched some time back by none other than the CAF president in the presence of FIFA president Gianni Infantino. Now, this is called the Africa Super League. It's talking about a prize money of 11.5 million US dollars. Now you can calculate that in your own currency that you prefer to find out what will happen. They're talking about having 3 regions, talking about 8 clubs per region, talking about giving money to the clubs to be able to prepare for these events, you know, and then giving them some very good prize money. James, don't give me that look. Listen to what they're offering. 197 matches. They'll play for 10 months, a maximum 21 matches played by especially the finalists. This sounds like a very grand scheme.
Yeah, you know, Bernard, I looked at this and wow. First of all, just to break it down for you and to bring it closer home, the winner getting 11.5 million is just over 1.3 billion Kenya shillings. Then the sweeter bit is that now once you qualify, each team that qualifies will need something to prepare, will need something to
even before you qualify,
travel,
you're getting money to prepare. There's money that will be given for annually to the federation to prepare for this tournament.
Now for the team, each team that qualifies gets 307 million Kenya shillings. That's a lot of money. Now the
it's
ceremony,
even more if you're Ugandan or Tanzania. It's in the billions.
The thing is, nobody quite said where this money is coming from.
No.
But
Ken,
that's the money.
Ken, you can't bring the food to the table and then tell us nobody quite said where the salt will be and everything. Just lay it on the table.
That's what it is, Bernard. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's a new thing.
What Ken is doing,
supposed to start next year.
What Ken is doing, he's preempting because he knows where I'm going. That's why he said all the nice things, but then he knows where I'm going to go. So he's like, let me just preempt this. Look, on paper, it sounds like a brilliant idea.
It is a brilliant idea.
But I have questions. Question number 1, isn't this the ESL just remodeled as ASL? Isn't this the European Super League? Isn't it the same model?
What happened to the European Super League?
Didn't everyone in the European Super League bring it crashing down? Did you see protests at all these big clubs?
Africa, that will never happen in Africa.
What is this that was so bad with the ESL that is suddenly so good with the ASL? This is before we look at what are the contexts. Look at Europe in terms of context, sponsorship, TV money. Then look at Africa. So that's one. Number 2. So what happens to the other countries who cannot get teams? So you how many teams did you say? 24?
24.
Yes.
So
24.
what happens to the other, and it can be as many as 3 per country.
Yes.
Yeah. So of course you'll have Zamalek, Ali, and another one.
Yes.
So what happens to these other countries? Because there's 24 teams, there's 54 African countries.
I think we can look at this in terms of pros and cons.
What happens to those ones?
Yeah, and there was that big question about probably the bigger clubs being the ones that will benefit. They already are big.
Exactly.
And they're already prepared. So
I
you give them more money.
I am firmly on the cons, Bernard.
Yes.
And the biggest one for me, oh, beautiful, $100 million. Where are we getting $100 million from as CAF?
No, well, that we're going to ask the chairman.
When you have the FIFA president there, then you need to read something. You need to read that Mosepe,
is he going to put money in
the African president, is in good books.
No.
So all that needs to happen.
James,
once the idea is bought,
yes,
which I think has been bought. You know, in Africa we love money. We are going to get sponsors.
Who is going to put money?
The big media houses within Africa, their response has been slow. But I assure you,
what was the previous TV deal, Ken? The previous TV deal was $100 million over 12 years. $100 million over 12 years.
Lower your voices. Lower your voices.
We are going to get $100 million a year, guys.
The truth is that the document that we have seen does not say where the money will come from. It doesn't. And the truth is, even when the ESL was being mooted, the FIFA president was there. Okay, so Gianni Infantino's presence in this,
and at least the money for ESL was there. We knew where the money was going to come from. But he himself has
been passionate about this, starting an African Champions League. That we must say as well. I think it's a very good idea, as we're saying on paper. 50 million bob per annum to develop football is very good.
$1 million per country.
Okay, yes, it's very good to develop football.
How much does FIFA give Africa? It does give all its nations. But now we are thinking $1 million from CAF. CAF will find $1 million
All right, we have to move on now.
everyone.
We
They will
have-
be financed by FIFA.
Let's move on because we are discussing
If
where the
Infantino needs
finances
the
will
votes,
come from,
remember?
which is not in our
Infantino needs
domain.
the votes.
But it's a good idea to have in Africa. If the money can be found, it may just change how Africa plays its football. The pros are that the money will trickle down to literally every country and probably 3 teams in every country in development. The cons, the big teams, the Zamaleks, the big ones might still be the richer ones because they already have money. The TP Mazembes already have money. It's just more money that will be added to them. They will still dominate. But that's a discussion we'll have another day as well. The same FIFA suspended the All India Football Federation for what they said was what?
Third-party interference.
Third-party
Interference.
interference.
Yes.
They cited legal